The Abuja-Kaduna Expressway continues to be a sport for frequent gridlocks and auto crashes, as major portions of the Abuja-Kaduna section of the road remains in bad shape despite other sections such as the Kaduna-Zaria and Zaria-Kano sections of the road nearing completion. In this report, Trust TV's Sagir Ibrahim traversed the route from Zuba in the Federal Capital Territory to Jangwang, outskirts of Kaduna State, to get a first-hand opinion of the travels of drivers and commuters who continue to lament the deteriorating state of the road. His report.
It's a physical, emotional, and also a stressful journey for drivers and commuters who usually ply this route. This is the Abuja-Kaduna Expressway, and currently, we're at Bishimi Junction. This junction has sort of become a zigzaggy terrain for drivers who would usually drive in zigzag motions in order to be able to dodge either it's a damaged trailer that's on the side of the road that's preventing or at least causing some sort of interference with traffic, or probably is the state of the road as you can see. This is one portion of the road that's just riddled with a bit of clay, silt, and a few potholes that you would say. But it gets worse in some areas, of course, where you would see craters where trailers, vehicles, and other small buses find it quite difficult to ply this route. The road has the presence of quite a number of security personnel. During my interaction with some of them, they had explained that although the road is in critical or bad shape, as it may seem, the drivers also have some fault because some of them are impatient and drive on heavy speed even though the road is in bad shape. Some would say the recipe for accidents is usually poor road networks, reckless driving, and also drivers who do not listen. Well, this is the situation. On our way observing the state of the Abuja-Kaduna road, we've now found ourselves in the scene of an accident. Thankfully, no lives were lost, but unfortunately, one of the passengers of this vehicle, which collided with each other head-on, sustained minor injuries.
Well, we're inside the vehicle when we are coming from Delta State Warri. So the fault of this, the genesis of this accident is the fault of the driver that is inside the vehicle. Because I am inside I'm the victim of the passenger of the vehicle where they get the accident. I talked to the driver, I talked to him, and I advised him, I warned him because of the speeding. The driver, he's not even listening to me. He was even trying to insult me. Because some of them, they are already ignorant, they are blind, they don't want to be listening. Whatever comes to their mind, they will be doing it.
The issue with this road is that these young men refuse to take caution of the road. I don't know whether it is ignorance, I don't know whether it's just deaf-earedness of the drivers in this road. This road is a one-lane road. We're not following the other side. And you are sharing the same one-lane road with the people coming in front of you and behind. And most of this road, we have breakdown vehicles. Before we get here, there's a container that dropped down in the middle of the road. The car is not there. The container of the container is not there. The container is in the middle of the road. You definitely will be slowing down.
While the passengers and drivers of the vehicles trade blames, the bigger question remains: would the accident have happened if the dual carriageway was in excellent shape?
There's a diversion here that connects the lane going towards Abuja with the lane, of course, going towards Kaduna. If you would notice, cars are diverting from this axis into this lane of the road because this is the lane that's meant to carry travelers to Abuja, of course, and this lane to Kaduna. This is Jangwam, or Olam as some people will call it. It is this point where the other tranche from Kaduna to Zaria of the Abuja Expressway rehabilitation starts. Now at this point, this is the point where drivers and travelers would feel, if they are coming from Abuja, that the journey might be a little bit smooth. And if you're coming from Kaduna and you get to this point, to this diversion here up until this way, of course, to Abuja, it means the travails of the terrible nature of the Abuja-Kaduna Expressway is just starting for you.
We traveled through Zuba, Diko, Sabon Wuse, Tafa, Jere, Azara, Bishimi, Kateri up till Jangwam community across the length of the road. While a few portions of the road has been reconstructed with both carriages of the road completed, drivers would often divert to a single lane upon getting to the end of the rehabilitated part of the road. It is at this point that trouble starts. From craters to deep potholes to diversions that are inaccessible to some drivers, traveling this part of the expressway, which spans a majority of the highway, requires patience, skill, strength, and even prayers, because as some of the travelers explained, anything can happen. Reporting from the Abuja-Kaduna Expressway, Sagir Ibrahim for Trust TV News.